Fight, flight, or freeze. Which one are you? Maybe you're concerned about your health with the virus itself. Maybe you've lost your job or suspect it's coming. Maybe you're a business owner and you nor anybody else has ever seen this before. Coronavirus anxiety is all of those things. COVID-19 and the economic downturn has affected everyone, and we are all handling it in our own way that's unique to each of us. Maybe you've come out to fight. You're figuring out how to keep your business afloat, how to financially take care of your family, or how to boost your immune system. Maybe your reaction is flight. You're tuning out, watching Netflix, waiting for it to pass. Or maybe it's a third one, freeze. Are you feeling excessive fatigue right now, even while your life is slowed down? We'll talk about why you're experiencing coronavirus anxiety, the way that you're experiencing it, and what you can do. Be sure to stick around until the end as I'll discuss what you can do about coronavirus anxiety. This is the Dr. K Show. I'm Dr. Karthik Ramanan. I help ambitious individuals end self-criticism with tools and strategies to create optimal everyday mental health. If we're just meeting and you need to silence that negative voice in your head so you can focus on what you need to do in this unprecedented time in our lives, I am here for you. I encourage you to hit that subscribe button right now. Are you looking around wondering why people have such a broad range of reactions to this new normal that we're in right now? Here's some insight into why. Peter Lang's research on the psychobiology of trauma shows that emotionally laden imagery correlates to measurable autonomic responses in the body. He proposed that emotional memories are stored in the brain as associative networks, and that these networks are activated when a person is confronted with situations like this COVID-19 situation that stimulate a number of elements that make up those networks. The more elements that are able to be stimulated, the greater the trauma response. These networks are built up over the course of our lifetimes. It's based on our experiences of past events. And right now, we're confronted with a situation that is stimulating all the associative networks of those past events. Our sympathetic nervous system is being activated to help us survive. And when that happens, each of us has a more default response: fight, flight, or freeze. And we're also experiencing physical symptoms as a result of it. If you're currently in fight mode, this is the state where you are aware that even when we get through this, the world won't operate the same way again. Businesses are going to change. Behaviors are going to change. You're figuring out right now how to keep your family afloat and stay healthy at the same time. Some degree of fight is, in my estimation, the best place to be right now. That said, too much fight mode can lead to anxiety and other symptoms. This is where it's important to work on your mental health now more than ever. If you're currently in flight mode, maybe you've packed up and run for the hills to isolate yourself. That's the more traditional method of flight. But maybe you're doing the whole Netflix and chill thing, waiting for all this to blow over. Maybe you feel like it's blown out of proportion and there's nothing wrong with the world right now. That would be the more, let's say, modern day approach to flight, just disconnection, avoidance. Flight is an absolutely vital survival strategy in the natural world. A human can't fight a tiger in hand-to-hand combat and expect to win. Or is that hand-to-paw combat? In our modern world, though, I'll just say that if we fail to prepare, we're preparing to fail. And lastly, if you're in freeze mode, you can't fight the virus actively and you're too aware to run from it, and your body might just be going for the play dead strategy. This might be common for somebody who's experienced ongoing trauma in their childhood, where feeling powerless and the inability to do either fight or flight might have been common. As a result, your body might be processing all of this and freezing, playing dead, leaving you feeling fatigued. And it's okay. You're coping, you're healing. So give yourself some grace intentionally so that you can make the right decisions going forward. Are you in fight, flight, or freeze mode? If you feel like being awesome, let me know in the comments below. So what can you do about coronavirus anxiety regardless of which mode you're in? Quite a bit, actually. Right now, each week, I'm doing a live web class to teach you 5 strategies to end coronavirus anxiety. It's interactive. These are all things that you can implement right now to help you understand your anxiety, respond to it, take care of yourself in the process, and figure out how best to protect yourself and your family in the context of your health, your finances, your business, all of it. It starts with taking care of your mental health today. Sign up at endcoronavirusanxiety.com. It's free, it's live. You can ask me questions. I hope to see you there. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday for another episode of the Dr. K Show. And while you wait for that episode, be sure to check out this video right here. Always remember, I believe in your greatness.